This is a video on the fourth part of the book and the second part of the chapter, Value, Create Your Offer, from the book $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. Firstly, I should mention this is part 4.1, so if you haven't watched parts 1, 2, 3 or 4, then you should go and watch them now and then come back here for the rest of the information. And also a quick one before I start, a lot of this is raw information, so I'll be looking down and reading word for word so that obviously I don't miss any information. And if you're a business owner, or you just want to make more money, make better offers, have an Airbnb, anything like that within marketing, business, then you should probably get a paper and pen so that you can jot down some of the points you think are important. As I said in the last video, there's many parts to part 4 because this is on offer and that's what the whole book's about. So I've split this into smaller videos so it's not one big video. And if you want to just read the whole book, then you can get that at the top of the description. Now this is a shorter bit of the whole part 4, but it's really hard to split up because it's just one, it's like one part, but it'd be really long, so I can't really put it into any sections. But anyway, perception is reality. It's not about how much you increase your prospect's likelihood of success, or decrease the time delay to achievement, or decrease their effort and sacrifice. That in itself is not valuable. Many times they will have no idea. The Grand Slam offer only becomes valuable once the prospect perceives the increase in likelihood of achievement, perceives the decrease in time delay, and perceives the decrease in effort and sacrifice. A prime example of this happened in the London tunnel system. The biggest increase in rider satisfaction, aka value, was never from faster trains to decrease wait times. Instead, it was from a simple dotted map that showed them when the next train was coming and how long they had to wait. The dotted map, which only cost a few $1 million, decreased the rider's perception of time, delay and sacrifice being bored waiting, more than actually making the trains faster, which costs billions of dollars to do. Isn't that cool? This is how we need to think about our products. Pro tip: logical versus psychological solutions. Most people naturally try and solve problems using logical solutions, but logical solutions have usually been tried because they're logical. It's what everyone would try and do. As a business owner and entrepreneur, I increasingly approach problems to find psychological solutions rather than logical ones, because if there were a logical solution, it probably would have already been solved, thereby eliminating the problem. All that's left are the psychological problems. Examples inspired by Rory Sutherland, CMO of Ogilvy Advertising. Any fool can sell a product by offering it for a discount. It takes great marketing to sell the same product for a premium. Logical solution: make trains faster to increase satisfaction. Psychological solution: decrease the pain of waiting by adding a dotted map. Psychological solution: pay models to be the hostess on the trip. People would wish it took longer to get to their destination. Logical solution: make elevator faster. Psychological solution: add floor to ceiling mirrors so people are distracted staring at themselves and forget how long they were on the elevator. Logical solution: make it cheaper. Psychological solution: make fewer of them and raise the price, which causes people to want it more. Often, most logical solutions have been tried and failed. At this point in history, we must give the psychological solutions a shot to solve problems. As such, as business owners, it is up to us to communicate these value drivers with clarity to increase the prospect's perception of these realities. The extent to which you answer these questions in the mind of your prospect will determine the value you are creating. Only then will we truly be able to realise the actual value of our product to the marketplace, and by extension, the egregious prices we want to charge. It's difficult to separate the 4 value drivers from another, as most vehicles combine many of these elements together, but I will do my best to isolate and clearly explain each below. So this is now the 4 value drivers. However, because of how I have to split this up, I'm only going to be able to show you or tell you one, and then the other ones will be split into the next upcoming videos because it's really long. Number 1, dream outcome. Goal equal increase. People have deep, unchanging desires. This is what marriages are lost over, wars are fought over, and people will willingly die for. Our goal is not to create desire, it's simply to channel that desire through our offer and monetization vehicle. The dream outcome is the expression of the feeling and experiences the prospect has envisioned in their mind. It's the gap between their current reality and their dreams. Our goal is to accurately depict that dream back to them, so they feel understood and explain how a vehicle will get them there. The dream outcome is simple. It's the getting there, where the value gets enhanced or detracted. People generally, and our clients specifically, want to be perceived as beautiful, to be respected, to be perceived as powerful, to be loved, to increase their status. These are all powerful drivers, but multiple vehicles may accomplish the same thing. Take the desire to be perceived as beautiful, for example. Here are a lot of things that touch on this desire: makeup, anti-aging creams / serums, supplements, shapewear, plastic surgery, fitness. All these vehicles channel the desire to be perceived as beautiful. And if we further unpack the idea of a desire to be beautiful, we see that it may be a surface level declaration of a deeper desire to achieve higher status in one's social group. The dream outcome value driver is most prominently used when comparing the relative value between two different desires being satisfied. In general, the dream outcome that most directly increases a prospect's status will be the one they value most. As such, a prospect may value that entire category of vehicles that satisfy one desire more than another category that satisfies a different desire. For many men, making money is more important than being handsome. Why? Because money drives status for men more than being handsome does. So in general, they will value all offers that make them money more than offers that help them look good. Then there's a quick little story about status. I once heard Russell Brunson tell a story about this concept. He explained how his wife, Colette, at first hearing about this status concept, rejected it. She claimed she wasn't driven by status and would never want to drive a Lamborghini. Instead, she favoured her minivan. But after talking further, she revealed it was because driving a Lamborghini would decrease her status among her mom friends, while driving a minivan would show she was a good mother, increase in status. So it's not about the money, it's about the status, the perceived increase or decrease in relative standing when compared to others, socially or professionally. Talk in terms of things your prospects believes will increase their status, and you will have your prospects drooling. So the pro tip is, frame benefits in terms of status gained from the viewpoint of others. When writing copy, you can make it that much more powerful by talking about how other people perceive the prospect's achievement. Connect the dots for them. Example, if you buy this golf club, your drive will increase by 40 yards. Your golf buddy's jaws will drop when they see your ball soar 40 yards past theirs. They'll ask you what changed. Only you will know. That being said, when comparing two products or services that satisfy the same desire, the value from the dream outcome will cancel out since they are the same. It will be the other three variables that drive the difference in perceived value and ultimately price. For example, if we have two products or services that both help make someone beautiful, it will be the likelihood of achievement, time delay and effort required that will differentiate the perceived value of each offer. Simply put, if two things make someone beautiful, what makes one worth $50,000 and another $5? Answer: the extent of the other three value variables. So if you want to find out the other three variables and the rest of the information, then subscribe so that you don't miss the next few videos that are coming, because they will be on the next value drivers. And also, if you haven't watched the first, second, third or fourth parts of all these videos, then you should go and watch them now. Otherwise, if the next part of $100 million offers information is out, then that will be on screen. But if it's not, then you're obviously interested in becoming wealthy, so you should watch this video on screen now, A Guide to Wealth from the Wisdom of Naval Ravikant. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.